It is time for cocktail hour with Rick, and Rick is trying to watch the stream himself so that I can look at the. Is this it? I think I found it. Is this the one? I'll open up then. There it is. Okay, now I can turn off this. Yay! I'm on. So there we go. Mitch. Hello, and Joe, Tomalee, and Nermal, Dalton, Lanier. Hello to all of you. Descend into the absurd, and Muffin. Hello. Welcome to my poofy hair. Welcome to Cocktail Hour with Rick in the Dark. Okay, let's turn a little lighting on. And now, this is a little better. Yes. So, there we go. Amazing, amazing. Darlene will be joining us in a little while. She's occupied right now. She's talking to somebody. So let's go back to the people texting into me. Is there a little echo? Well, now it should be done because I had my volume up on this second machine, the iPad, which I'm using to look at the text. Do you like my shirt? Yes. It's a little baseball in the back. The Baltimore Orioles need some kind of magic. Maybe some Mexican jumping beans or something, because they are, low. And yes, this is the Bow Man, Mr. Bow. And he is, it used to be at least, the mascot for National Bohemian Beer, which was brewed in the area, but is no longer brewed anywhere near here. And the old slogan was, in the land of pleasant living. That's what they would call Baltimore, Maryland, and Maryland overall. Yeah, well, poor Steelers, it doesn't really hurt me too much because I'm glad they're not going to have as killer of a team since they're in our division. So what else we have here? That was Muffin, actually. Muffin is into football. That's not a common thing. A lot of ladies do not. Thank you, Bourbon Cat. I'm joining you all. Got a Captain Morgan and Coke. Cheers. Happy Tuesday. Rye Nirvana has contacted me today, and unfortunately Rye had to be checked into a hospital. He's fighting a GI infection. He asks for prayers, so certainly would ask, please think of Rye in your prayers, and let's put him up there for healing. Nirmal's mom is still on the list. A couple of fathers of a couple of fans, Wesley and I forget the other person, but prayers to their dads who both were in very bad situations in the hospital. God bless you all. Oh, Rye is in here. So there's Rye. He says, I can't eat anything and the pain is so bad. I'm so sorry, Rye. They've been trying to give you something, I guess, to control the pain. Tell them Dilaudid. I need some Dilaudid. Rick Serra of YouTube said, please give Rye Dilaudid. We want him to be able to, what do you want?
My charger.
Oh, your wire. Okay. I couldn't figure out what you're
What's
doing.
in your cup?
It's a rum and coke.
Okay, I gotta fix me one. I need one.
Okay.
Hello, everyone. I just got here, but I can't see yet. I gotta find my glasses.
Yep.
I'll be back.
You will. Thank you, Penn Marie, Christopher Grimm. Mom
Hey, Joe
still
Calloway, I
hasn't
missed
gotten an estimated cost on her car. Sorry to hear that. I have somebody who I bumped into this week, works with my daughter. He has a van, he bought it used. It has a warranty up for 1 year. It's the transmission, which is covered by the warranty. And he's just being strung along. It's been waiting for approval for repair at the shop where it's been taken to for 5 weeks now. So I tried to get involved, and the guy just got mad at us and told us, I'll put the transmission back in the car and you can come get it. I'm like, what an asshole. God. You know, it's amazing. This is the owner of the company, and he's going to yell at me, and he hung up on us. Yes, he did. He hung up on us. Actually, it was my daughter he was speaking to at the time. What a dick. Well, the insurance company that holds the warranty plan is the ones that are slow walking the whole thing. So, whatever. If you can get screwed when it comes to a car, it will happen. Believe me, I'm sorry. Been there, been screwed. I keep getting screwed. We all get screwed. That's the way it is. Buy Vaseline or KY or what's that called? Astroglide, if you'd like to have a flavored lubricant for some strange reason down in your derriere area. Hi, Meat Puppet. Let's see. Arnold Ziffel, bend and spread, exactly. We had this engine cover fall off. Engine cover. You mean the thing underneath of the engine, the little pan, which is usually it's like called an oil pan. That's not a good thing. Or transmission pan, another good thing you don't want to lose.
You ripped mine off of a Beetle.
Well, that was just a plastic thing underneath the Beetle. Hi, Stevie. How are you? Ricky here. DJ Southpaw, welcome. Danielle Redmond, Mark Townsend. It has been a while, Mark. Good to see you on here. Welcome. Enjoy yourself. White Lake Productions. Hey, Rick. I'm with Jake right now. He says hi. Hey, White Lake and Jake. Excellent. Thank you for tuning in. I'm looking forward to seeing, is it both of you this weekend?
Hateful hero.
I hope so. I was talking with Dan about it, so hopefully I will be seeing you in a few days. Sounds great.
Tanya, cheers from Norway.
Cheers from Norway. Oh, across the Atlantic. How are you?
No, we can't afford to upgrade the the internet speed.
Who's bringing that up already?
Rye.
Okay, Rye, here's the deal. We are paying too much money now. Unfortunately, I don't have a business operation to pay for more. But apparently, I have a clock speed of 118 and I'm paying for 100. I'm paying for 100. That's what I get.
It's White Lake, who is Josh, and Jake, and a few others. White Lake is Josh.
White Lake is Josh, and Jake is with him, yes.
And a few others.
And a few others. Like maybe Emmy might be one. She's out that way. I don't know if... I know a guy named Brennan out that way. I'm not sure he might be there. But whatever. I'm thrilled to have this little group of Ontario people to watch us here in Baltimore.
How come you're so far away from the camera?
I'm away from the camera because it feels good to be not right up in it so you can see every hair in
well,
my
can
nostrils.
I adjust it just a little bit?
Why? What people want to see?
No,
No, you don't do a thing.
Put it down so more of your shirt shows because you have all background and no ring.
Okay, well, there's Bo at the top. How's that?
Yeah.
All right?
That's better.
And I don't want to hide the green back there.
We have FiOS, Steve.
Yeah, we have FiOS, whatever that means. All assistance appreciated if I could get the boomers system to work here.
Yeah, we know.
So if you're a patron
AJ, we do
and
know.
you already saw the podcast,
Yep,
Rick-
Verizon.
I was shamed into having insufficient technology to be able to cut it on a live production like the podcast with Dan Bell. That is such a shame. I guess I have to retire because I can't afford the $60 a month more to pay for going up to 400 megabits per second.
Oh, AJ's still in Florida.
Or I'll just go to Dan's place first instead of being so rash.
Trust your local cock.
So that's what I'll do. I'll be going down to Dan's haunted studio and record the podcasts there.
Swanson Bronson Johnson says call them and tell them you're moving to Xfinity and they will bump your speed.
Oh, yeah.
About time you had to talk with them.
I'm ready to talk to anybody about internet because I'm ready to give up on this standard cable BS and buy a couple of streaming packages and just get a basic, just the internet, the regular big networks and internet, period. No telephone either. Getting ready to yank the plug on that.
Well, before you do that,
This phone
talk to-
rings 100 times a day.
That's a little exaggerated.
And 98 times a day, it's somebody trying to sell us crap. 2 a day, maybe it's actually from someone we would really want to talk to. We all have cell phones, so we're ready to say goodbye to landline.
Yeah, but DJ Southpaw, that what we're paying includes air,
It's
TV
everything.
and
Internet. Yeah.
It's the three.
It's the
thing
triple
with it.
play or the triple screw.
But even if you drop the phone, that's not that much. So it's not like that's a big
No, the
thing.
phone's
It's
not gonna
just
save much.
irritating.
I'm just not. We have a package of channels that we don't watch a lot of them, but we have to watch the ones we want to watch.
Poor Joe. He was getting 98 calls a day from the IRS, and he didn't even live in the U.S.
Well.
Robert Ryan, I'm doing fine. I've been painting. I've been busy downstairs in the basement.
And I've been a triple bed. Thank you, Arnold. Would you do a little pirouette for me too, and then deposit your poo?
JK says
God.
YouTube is great. You might want to
Skinemax is overrated. Yes, I don't like Cinemax. It doesn't show full penetration or anything.
What's in here?
I don't know,
I
but
don't either, but you're getting it.
oh well. If I'm going to get porn, I want the porn to be porn. I don't want soft porn. I can imagine without having any visual cues. And I'm different than the characters on our erotica who get all sexually activated once they smell bowel.
Oh, would you stop? Why do you have to go there?
So if you like to hear stories about such raunchy things, go to patreon.com/thisisdanbell and fork out a whole $5 a month for content that is funny
Hey, Mr.
and
Doggy
sophisticated, but at times it's also just toilet talk. Toilet talk all the time and sound
we're
effects to
look
boot.
into what is available. Swanson Bronson Johnson.
Yeah, somebody I
I
saw,
love that name.
Cox, C-O-X.
I don't have any quirks.
I don't know if I can get any Cox here. I'm not sure if I'm in the right
Yay,
area
Robert
for
Ryan.
Cox.
We're
Does
gonna have
anybody
been married too
know
long.
if you can get Cox in this part of Baltimore County? Has
I have
anybody
never heard-
tried to get cocks in this part of town?
The only cocks I know of is your.
Now, what about some
your
white
dick.
cock? Some white cock, I know to go to Home Depot. But to get better internet service, I got to go to White Cocks.
I was using
I mean, it could be any color. It could be purple cocks. I
pink
don't know.
cock today.
Pink cocks?
What was I? I was using pink shit.
Pink. Oh, you were using the pink spackle
Oh, I was using pink spackle.
that turns white after it dries.
Oh, and I found a couple holes, and I don't care. They're staying holes.
You found more holes?
Yeah, but I'm not plugging them.
We gotta plug them.
I painted over them.
Oh
I'm
my
not
God! The
plugging 'em.
paint's not gonna block a hole.
I know that. I wasn't trying to block the hole, but I was tired of plugging them.
I'm gonna have to
I didn't
plug
see it.
between layers of primer now, folks. Make sure you keep monitoring your painting helper when they do
Painting
work.
helper?
I was waiting for you.
Painting helper? He doesn't even lift a brush.
She paints. I'm just one who just critiques.
There were pink cocks in those holes,
They're
DJ.
I don't know, were they glorious holes or not so much glory?
We had 3 glorious
We had glory
holes.
holes. We had to fill them up, but she put tape, and then
He
I
didn't
put
like what I did.
um,
I could fix 2 of them. I put tape behind them
Yeah.
and then filled it with the
Yeah.
pink.
And then I backed it. It was
Crap.
duct tape, so I backed it up with standard blowout patch metal. You know, the aluminum looks like mesh, has glue, holds on the back, and you fill in the front of.
AJ, what part of Florida
The half
are you
inch.
in?
What part of Florida are
Oh,
you?
yes.
He is in.
That's bad, Robert Ryan.
Robert, why do women have.
Queen were.
Oh my God, I thought it was for bowling. Hey! Now my mother is listening in. That is a shame because, of course,
Clean it up. Clean it up.
I cannot guarantee 100% rated G. That's just the way it is. That's
Oh, I needed this.
it's
Oh.
an adult show.
Guys, I
so
really needed this tonight.
Anybody
I've
who
been
doesn't
working-
like adult-like humor or potty humor for old boomers, then you should watch Dan Bell on YouTube.
I don't know, Steve.
Oh, no,
I'm
maybe
afraid
not.
to ask.
Maybe his filmage. No, oh, you have to watch patreon.com because that's where all the filth goes. Speaking of
Oh,
filth,
Steve.
what did Steve do?
What do you call the useless skin around the vagina? A woman.
Oh, no! Oh, my God. Oh, man. Oh, Scott Bagley, talk to us.
Well, we're glad
Hey,
we're here
thank you,
too,
Scott. What's up with your
Hey,
dad?
Pam. Hello.
Is he
How are you
doing better? I hope it's not a sour thing to bring up, but I remember that you told us the other day that he was in a bad way,
Glad you made it, Kimbra.
and we've been praying for him. So,
Is that Pig
Scott
Ribbit?
Bagley.
Are you new? I don't recognize the name.
Is it a new boy or girl?
I'm guessing it's a female because they refer to their husband, but that doesn't mean anything now.
All right, Pig Rivet. Pig Rivet. My husband always said to carry me like a bowling. Oh my God, he said the same thing. I'm so sorry that I had to be just as crude.
You
I'm
are
so
crude.
ashamed of myself. I shouldn't have said something like that. I should have kept my mouth shut even if I knew. And now I know there's a pattern. And poor Pig Rivet has to hear these kind of deriding comments, as well as Mazzy, I assume, because Steve Seabold certainly rolled one out for us. Oh my God. Okay, they're just jokes. Everybody okay? I thought that we had to probably offend everybody here because that's the American way. How can I be offended today?
Oh, shut up.
Uh, Come on. Where's the lawsuits?
Oh, Romeo's Lover, it was actually a little funny. I'm sorry.
Okay, Romeo's lover. See?
I know.
And I'm sure that you're not the only person. So let's be mindful of the jokes and let's try not to be easily offending others. There are females and males. Believe it or not, there's at least 34% female, and then of course the rest is male. It is definitely a strong majority of male fans that watch all of my programming per the
That's
stats.
because you're a dick.
It's because I'm a dick. I thought that I would have more women because they thought that they were going to
No,
get
I don't
dick.
mean the good dick. I mean the bad dick.
Oh, the dick as in a condescending term about
We're all
somebody.
doing well, Pam. How are you guys doing up there?
All right, Pig Rivet, that's good. See, Pig Rivet was okay. Romeo's lover was not as well. So it's an individual thing. Hi, Pam. We're all doing well. Oh, Meat Puppet has to raise another term that is not a term of endearment. It's kind of a derogatory term of a male to, as in chode, but
I don't
whatever.
know what chode means.
Really short, thick wiener. That's what a chode is.
C-H-A-D?
C-H-O-D-E. I don't
There's
know
no-
if it's
there's
spelled.
no
It could be
W in there.
C-H-O-A-D. It could be short and stubby. Meat Puppet
Small
said.
pee-pee.
I'm waiting for a female to say something, but there's no female that's going to throw back anything. I am cool with
Hey,
having an
that's
opinion.
great, Romeo's Lover. I
Hey.
agree.
All right. That's good too. Phew. Like a can of tuna, Rick. Oh my goodness. Now we're going to the teenage, maybe even preteen level of humor.
Danielle, hello.
Nubbing. Why did somebody take nubbing?
No, she did it. Message retracted. They did it themselves.
Oh, I saw you wrote nubbing. Whatever nubbing is. Nubbin. Nub. I wonder what a nub is.
Oh, I needed that first drink. I've been busy all day. You realize that?
You done your first drink?
Yes.
Wow, you chucked that down, didn't you?
I did not mean to.
So I have a clean one. So I'll have to make that dirty at some point.
It won't take him long.
No. Apparently, Bud's Red Hot's gusseting is a thing, at least in the perverted erotica places on the internet.
Well, Dalton, if you're at the beach, I don't know which one you're going to, and it's raining, walk
No.
along the beach. Because the thing is, if you got in the water, you'd be wet.
That's it.
So you might as well walk
Yeah.
along the beach. I did that. I was
Yeah.
much younger. We had a good time on a rainy
But you
weekend.
got everybody goes to the beach and has weather being rainy.
It's a little cool here today.
It's-
It's, like
it's-
around
yeah.
70.
70 something at the most. We're going down to as low as the upper 40s in our region tonight, in Fahrenheit. Yes, chilly for sure. And then slowly we'll warm up. Slowly. So we're going to go through a week of like upper 70s. Rhonda, it's a unknown answer. When are we going to do another dirty room again? We're hopeful for something at least in the near future, next 3 to 6 months. But it's still an unknown. One window could possibly be August, September. We don't know right now. We've been in contact with each other, and if we did that early, we might actually go up to Canada, because it looks like Canada is going to allow vaccinated Americans to come up. And we would be vaccinated, of course. We already are. And I think that Brennan may be getting a vaccination. I know that Jake and Emmy did. That was great. Oh, so Joe, are you up that way? So Joe, you like us to go to Kitchener? So is Kitchener known to have some motels with a bad reputation, or good to us reputation? Dirty, and history of insect infestation, commonly found with lots of prostitution and drug activity. Those are all prerequisites for our choice of a dirty room. You do know that, right? Let's see. It's your 4th day of salmonella poisoning.
Who is that?
That is sad. Bounce off.
Oh, no.
Haven't heard from you for a while, and I'm very sorry to hear that's what you are going through. God bless you. It sounds like if this is the salmonella and it's not the killer one, you should be close to the end of your bout. Certainly should be. I don't know what they would give you antibiotic wise, but in terms of advice for helping your digestive tract get back to normal, it is locally produced yogurt, banana, and then use Pepto-Bismol. But yeah, if you're not getting any relief with whatever you've gone through, I agree with Dr. Normal. You need to be seen by medical authorities to give you the right type of intervention. You may be becoming dehydrated on top of everything else now, so you may need that. But the local yogurt, the banana, maybe you've tried that, but it's just not enough to affect this infection. The idea behind that simple homeopathic kind of approach is to have the local flora of your intestines get reseeded through being consuming the yogurt, the active cultures, and then the banana food for the cultures to help them to reproduce, take over the background, and push away the activity of the pathogenic organism that's taking over.
Don't forget, guys, hit that like button. This is a single,
Please.
not a double.
Thank you very much. We got up to 80 people. That's excellent. Let's keep up the beautiful work. And we have how many likes right now? We're in the 40s. So
One.
please click the like button. Remember, it's my dilithium crystals. So in lieu of any kind of monetary donation, we really ask for a like. So it's easy if you're in the room, you step out of the chat without going all the way out of the channel. Click like and go right back in, re-enter. It should be very easily. Thank you, Rhonda, for clicking like, and smash that button. If there's anybody here who has not subscribed to the Rick Serra channel, please do so. I have a lot here to share. I wish you would peruse and consider signing on, help show your support, and help me along in my long-term journey here on YouTube. I have a short-term goal of hitting 10,000 subscribers this summer. It's slow,
Yay,
But
Rhonda.
it's okay. I'm not going anywhere, and I'm still going to keep plugging away.
Did you hear what I said? This is a single.
A single instead of double shot. Yes, that was good. Try to stretch out your time.
Because I got to fix dinner.
Got to fix dinner. It's going to not be that hard to fix, though, thank goodness. We're just having a simple grilled cheese sandwiches with tomato soup because of it being kind of a yucky, cool day. But it's actually clearing as the time rolls on. We're not looking at any more rain. We're looking at clearing overnight, cooler, and then drier and cooler temperatures for the rest of the week, slowly warming up toward 80. And the weekend, I think it showed maybe a chance of showers, but warmer temperatures. So hopefully we're going to have a nice weekend, get to go outside and enjoy that again. We had a beautiful weekend last weekend. We
I never
really
heard
did.
of it, Steve. Where's it located?
Thank you, JT. Wormy is still hanging out inside of my large intestines, and he'll stay there until such time as I can think of something to do with him. But, I can't say what that will be or when it'll happen, but thank you. Right now, Wormy did come out of hibernation enough to become a part of the sketch from Lemon
Oh,
Boogers.
thanks, Steve.
That is our cocktail hour with Rick coasters. Aren't there any more left?
We never put them on the market. We have Wormy.
That's what I'm talking about.
Oh, you said cocktail hour.
Hon,
with
it
Rick.
is for the anniversary of the 1 year.
Oh, okay. I'm
Right?
sorry. I missed it.
So it's effectively the cocktail hour with Rick coaster.
Okay.
We did order just a logo of
Hey,
the cocktail hour with Rick
Gigantor.
logo on coasters, and we do have a small amount, but we decided not to go forward with them. But we have them available to use as gifts, and we just sent out a pair to somebody just yesterday or the day before,
They
right?
received them.
And they
yesterday
already received them, yes.
because there was a problem with
Yes.
his shirt.
We had our first problem with a t-shirt. The order
Karen.
came to the person and they sent us a photograph. Unfortunately, it wasn't stitched perfectly and it had a hole at the seam of 2 parts of the material on the side. And that was not satisfactory. So we're waiting for their fulfillment of the replacement.
It has been shipped.
It's been shipped. Very good. So hopefully we get word from the fan customer for the shirt and hopefully he'll be satisfied. He picked the same color I like for that particular design.
He was great. He sent me the photos I needed because they didn't just need the shot of the hole. They needed a shot of the whole t-shirt.
Whole t-shirt, both
But
sides.
then he also somehow on the photo put a red arrow where the hole was.
He added a arrow and a pointing arrow indicator on the photo in a post edit. That was very nice of him to help us out with that. Poltergeist 2, Wormy. We'll never know, Steve. That would be a funny way to bring it out for Halloween. I do have a long-term thing planned for Halloween. And we go back in the fall to Florida. I'm going to go to a location which is supposed to be the largest concentration of mediums and fortune tellers that you ever would find. And that will be the setting for my odd place in the fall. So that'll be the Halloween episode this year. And if it isn't haunted, it'll be still a Rick's Thrillers episode. So we'll see how it goes. Some people say they have had bumpkus happen there. Others say they've had significant activity. We'll see what Rick discovers. So that'll be fun. Not a full drag for Rick. No, it's not Sandy Gay goes and does ghost hunting, and I'm going to actually sit in on a seance and go to a medium and have my future read. See if I am ever going to make it big. Am I going to make it in entertainment? Am I going to be a late bloomer who makes it on Hollywood or at least some form of
You ain't going to Hollywood,
maybe
babe.
Netflix?
I've been to Hollywood.
I'm talking about not going to Hollywood. I'm talking about being hired by Hollywood.
You ain't going to be hired by Hollywood.
Oh, yeah, I will. Look at these people. Rick, I drank 13 liters.
Of water.
Wow.
Keep
Well,
on
let's
drinking,
see.
bounce off.
That's basically 3+ gallons of water. Are you trying to kill yourself?
Hey, soul. You're
Hey, I'm on
Prime.
Amazon Prime, DJ. That's right. And if you look up my name on Google,
It says he's a star.
it says I am an actor,
Hey,
TV
Gmail.
actor. And who am I to lie? I mean, not agree with that. It's the truth. YouTube is sort of a television format. Yeah, it's Casadega. You've been there. And it's a weird place.
Thanks,
Savannah,
DJ.
I agree with that part for sure. I saw quite a bit of images of the place.
So,
Yeah, I
yes,
do have an IMDb number.
You're the only one with a
Look.
black screen. You might want to go out and come back in.
Yeah, here's the crazy thing. People pay up to 10 grand to get set up like I am, to have an IMDb identification number, to have a Google profile. I didn't pay for anything. This was organic because I earned it. And that's
Why do you want
The
him
best
to
way.
shake his head, Gmail? Yes, he is world famous. A lot of people know him in a bunch
Hey,
of
we
different
have
countries.
somebody right now from Denmark, Sweden. Who was it that Holland? I mean, they came on early on.
We have them all.
We have
UK,
people. We have people from Australia, New Zealand. We have people from Mexico. We have
Thanks, Jimmy Rick.
somebody
Norway.
Norway.
Thanks, Joe and Dalton.
Crazy. Of course, Canada, England, Germany, Italy. We had something we shipped to Italy. We shipped
That's
a
right,
T-shirt.
Mike.
Japan, for sure.
Canada. Right, Joe.
Boston. No, it doesn't count as a separate country any different than Baltimore does. I think Boston and Chicago and Baltimore
People as
are,
far as Glen Burnie, Horn. Is that where you are, Swanson, Bronson, Johnson?
we're big cities with big problems.
I don't think so, JJ.
Oh, JT, her fashion is so popular in England now.
California.
Yes, California dreaming. Bloody.
Olga, Greece.
Have you ever worn the worm at the bottom of, or ate it? Anna
No.
Marie.
Never would do that.
I did eat one time,
Before me.
but I don't really drink tequila.
I should cargo Tony.
Tequila is the one type of liquor I really don't get along with. I can even drink scotch before I can drink tequila.
I can't do tequila. I had a tequila hangover for
And
a week
tequila killed me with a hangover as
in
well.
my 20s.
Now, if I had
Hey, Joseph, we're doing
a
fine.
very well refined distilled agave based or whatever, I might be fine. Some people love tequila, like someone just attested
Hey,
to.
Charlie.
When I was working in a sewing factory, I had to put tape squares where others' work had, where people had to correct stuff. Ah, yes, in a sewing factory. Yes, I remember that well. 14-hour days, needle in my finger over and over again by mistake,
I hope
sewing
it's
up
good bourbon cat.
the clothes for those big
There's a
New
tequila
York
cream.
fashion moguls.
Scotch. I've never been Scotch.
I'm streaming the experience of a young boy from Indonesia, I think.
Stop.
Well, you know, if you buy the clothes and they're coming from
Nobody
where,
can keep him in check, Gmail.
never.
I can throw stuff.
You can pretty much be sure that they're taking advantage of people because the labor is very low cost. That's why we
I was
created
in PA. The mall did
unions in the early 20th century
Stop.
to advocate for better conditions for workers and better pay, and also to stop letting children work in factories.
Oh, I've never. You need to fry it, but you can't over fry it or it gets tough. I don't eat liver.
And we wouldn't have a fire code hadn't it been for one of those sweatshops and a fire that caused the death of a couple hundred people.
Oh, that's a good idea, Mike.
So we have the National Fire Protection Association as a result
I'm gonna go
of
on,
that tragedy.
I'm gonna go on Amazon and get a collar that can shock,
A shock collar like for a dog?
but only it's gonna be for you.
You know you're not.
Yes, I am. I do a poor man's pate. I use liverwurst and make a pate out
that's
of it
good.
with cream cheese and different seasonings. Ooh, sloppy joes sound good.
I like them, but I like liver in general. Yes,
You
but
do.
thank you, Solcita. She's giving me the poor Rick. I like all that empathy. Show me your empathy.
That's right. I am a hillbilly at heart,
Fry
but
it,
it's actually pretty good.
and Mom broiled it, and both stink. You know what really stinks is cooking like the parts
Ooh,
of
I like fried bologna too, Jimmy Rick.
of a chicken that you don't eat, the neck and
The feet?
the gizzard and all those little things, and you bake them and and give it to your dog, and it smells like.
I'll check, Romeo's lover. Mama Sarah's doing well. Thanks, Tanya.
I've had fried bologna. Kind of treated it like pork
Yeah.
roll. You ever heard of pork roll? It's sort of like a bacony kind of a product. Well, bologna or bologna is just thinner, and would saute that inside of a frying pan, make the meat turn up, and then flip it over, make it turn up again. And
Ooh, Danielle, that doesn't sound good.
what's that?
I gave my brother the chicken's arse in a sandwich.
Ooh! Oh my God. So what was that called? A pucker sandwich? Like
Every once in a while, she shows up, Tanya. Oh, I like spam too. Spam and eggs.
Spam? And spam comes in different flavors now. It is really good. They have a pretty active commercial on television about spam. It's called dinner. Spam-a-lot. And then, of course, Monty Python used to sing of it so beautifully. Yes, Potato, I'm back. I just recovered from a disastrous pasta mess. Oh my gosh. I hope it wasn't the sauce. But if it was marinara, there's a mess. Potatoes being asked about their terrible pasta ordeal. So we'll see what that's about. That sounds good. Quesadilla. Now, I like quesadilla. We're actually going to have fajitas maybe next week. Is that right? Fajitas are similar to that. They're a little different, though. But they do use a tortilla, of course, to roll up. And you don't use crispy shells. You just use tortilla. But then you get green pepper, onions, anything you want necessarily as your vegetables to go along with beef or chicken. Or you
I
can
wouldn't
do
eat
shrimp.
rare liver, but I wouldn't eat liver, period.
Rare liver? No way. I'm sorry. I'm not eating living organs. The livers are a good base for, yeah, they're good for haggis too, maybe, right? Haggis, that blood soup.
Holly says you look thin.
It's the lighting.
Hey, Nick, glad you're here. Uno sweetbreads.
Oh my God. Has this devolved into discussion of food that
I've done that, Potato, and you're going to
strange
find
food?
pieces of spaghetti next week on your
Would
floor.
you hand me one of the insects, please? I'm eating, this is the shell of a different kind of an insect. It's called roach.
Cheese.
Thank you, Tyler Street. Thank you, Megadeth Gigantor.
Gmail. He's not going to show me today. I've been working all day. I look like crap. Say hi to Gmail.
Paul, how are you, Paul? Yeah, she's a little under the, well, not weather, but she looks a little haggard. I don't think she looks too bad, but she doesn't have any makeup on.
Thanks, Tyler.
She's wearing a clean shirt. Black pudding, yes, Stephen.
Ooh, baked chicken tongues. Thanks, JK.
I love raw black pudding. Danielle, how could you?
Us too. Thanks, Gmail.
That's very nice of you. Pig's feet.
Ooh, my mom used to eat those.
Was it chicken feet?
What?
So,
He doesn't eat them. He gives them to the dogs.
my daughter's husband, Marlon, he likes to grill, barbecue, whatever you want to call it, chicken outside. He has a nice grill. I actually gave it to him because we weren't using it. Just a big old stainless steel grill that just I got 5 or 6 years ago. And it works real well. But he gets the whole chicken. He has to cut, off different things like the
does
feet.
not.
Well, how did he get the feet? He just asked for them?
Yeah.
All right, so he got some feet at the butcher. Came back and he gave them to the dogs. A couple of the dogs eat them right up. But 2 of the dogs were walking around with their feet sticking out of their mouth, walking through the house. It wasn't exactly something my daughter, a vegan, was really happy to see, but she got by somehow. Ever since she was a little girl,
Yeah, I
She
get
always
sick of
cared
eating
about
that too, Mike.
animals, and she loved animals. And if you watched a documentary about nature, and maybe there was a one animal attacking and killing the other animal, she get very upset. Didn't want to see anybody killing another. She wants all the animals to live in harmony, but of course it doesn't happen. When you're a little girl, you can want that.
Oh, sheep's head.
But so she's decided over her adult years that she's not going to eat animals. So she slowly but surely removed it from her diet. And now she rarely even consumes dairy.
She ate a little bit of the mac and cheese I made.
Right? Didn't make her sick, I hope.
I hope not.
That's the side effect of this. If you're like totally pushing out of your diet the things that I guess our bodies get accustomed to or poisoned, we're used to it, you go back and like you haven't been drinking milk or eating any dairy products, you could have a very sad reaction. Same thing to eating a steak or chicken. It doesn't matter. It comes back, and your body does show some kind of a
Oh,
lack
the sun's
of.
out.
Yeah, I saw it earlier peeping out. Of course, it's over that way.
No.
This is east, and
But
it's
you
west
can
that
see
way.
it. But I tell you what,
But you can see the brightness.
that's the best mac and cheese I've made in a long time.
Oh, that mac and cheese was really good because she did lots of cheese and the mac, but then after she put that all together, she created a custard, and she poured that in and cooked it. And of course, you bake it. And mwah. We have some, don't we? Have a little left?
Mm-hmm. In the freezer.
Oh, in the freezer even.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty cool, Bourbon Cat, yes. You know what I don't like? Lobster rolls. It's cold lobster meat. And I don't know, is it in a roll actually, or maybe it's not even in a roll?
It's on a roll.
And
You know, like not a hamburger, not a hot dog roll, but
It's
that
not-
type of roll.
now, there was something we bumped into when we were.
A lobster roll isn't bad if the lobster is tender, but usually they have cheap lobster, they cook it too long, and it's tough.
I like my lobster cooked and warm still, I guess.
Yeah. Oh, I'm glad, Stephen.
But what did we find? Were they shrimp burgers or was it clam burgers? It was something like that when we were up there around 1989 when the Atlantic coast up near Maine.
I would think shrimp burgers. if
Yeah,
I
it was
ate
something like that. They were full of the
I
shrimp,
tried making those and it didn't turn out too
and
well.
they were about that size. They fit on a roll. Oh,
Yeah, cold
so
shrimp
good.
is good. I make a really good shrimp salad too.
yeah, cold shrimp and shrimp salad, fine. Chilled crab is okay as well with the salad or something. In fact, if you're a crab picker, cold crabs are
Or good.
still good after they've been cooked, and you chill them in the refrigerator, keep them cold.
Right now
They stay
in
well.
Baltimore, crabs are extremely expensive.
Oh, by the way, there's a special, the annual special at Wise right now for the 27th, the June the 27th. Want to buy crabs from them again?
Jen did. I didn't like the size. I'd rather pay more money for bigger crabs and less picking.
The trouble is there aren't. That's the problem also.
Ah,
Sizes are down, and there's a good reason for it. I don't know if anybody's ever heard of this, but don't harvest female crabs. Period.
That's when I was a kid.
I mean, they still do this, hon.
I know, but I'll be back.
Okay. Female crabs, they have a sweeter flavor than the male. But they're not a lot different when you pick them open. There are a couple differences. But you need the females to lay the eggs, and if you keep taking the females, then you might as well forget it. You need to throw back the females. So, I guess that's too much to expect someone to do. Yeah, see, Joe, accidentally is different. I'm talking about the crab dredgers. They don't have like just regular crab traps and they're catching the crabs. They're dredging for crabs in the lower Chesapeake, in the mud, where they winter, where they dig in and winter over. Because the Chesapeake Bay is too cold. It's a shallow water body, average depth of 30 feet. You get out into the ocean where you're back up to normal depths in the hundreds of feet, and you get in the mud. So right there at the, basically the, in the silt, as it comes out of the Chesapeake Bay, they just take advantage of that. And then we dredge it. And so if there's no females, come the spring, there's no eggs, there's no babies, there's no extra. And do you think you're eating crabs that just grew since March? No. These crabs take years to grow to the size of harvest. It doesn't happen in a couple of months. It happens in so many years.
Well,
Oh,
you know you did interrupt me.
I'm sorry. What was your question or
That
comment?
we have talked about Coco's crab cakes for a
Oh,
long
Coco's
time.
crab cakes for
And
sure.
we thought $25 was expensive, but they were well worth it.
Yes.
Where they're now almost $10 more
32, you said?
if you can get them.
If you can get them.
If you can order them and get your name in soon enough.
Oh,
We wanted to take them to Tennessee. Now we're on the fence.
because that's
Pretty
a
expensive.
very big expense. Well, to us, it would be $140.
Because we have to get 5.
Oh, no. Then that's wrong. So, it's like 32 times 5. So 160. 160 bucks. Doesn't
Because
just
we
roll
can't get-
out of my
We can't
pocket any easier than probably most of you good folks.
we can't get crabs unless we get Mom one. We can't get crab cakes unless
Well,
we
I
get Mom
understand. That's certainly right. Only fair. Oh well. So I don't worry about it. Just don't eat them. Eat something that you can afford. So that's the way it goes.
one. I actually made my shrimp salad differently this time. I usually get either buy steamed shrimp and peel them, or I steam them myself and peel them. But this time I got raw peeled shrimp and I steamed them the same way I would. It turned out pretty well. A lot easier.
Was the pricing not that bad then?
Comparable.
Comparable
A
to
lot less
frozen?
work. Yeah. Well, these were frozen, but they were peeled and deveined.
Oh, they were already prepared like that, but frozen.
Raw, frozen shrimp, peeled and deveined. And then I steamed them.
I don't, sometimes I think raw, I don't necessarily think frozen, so that's
They
why
were raw and frozen.
I thought they might have been just, you went to the counter and you bought a couple of pounds of raw shrimp.
No.
Not the case.
I went to the freezer case
Okay.
and got, because they have cooked frozen shrimp,
Oh,
peeled and deveined.
All right, listen to this. We're agreeing with each other. Why are we still talking? JT,
Hi, JT.
thank you for Oh,
Oh,
gosh,
wow.
I've heard of people developing that kind of an allergy to
Me to
crabs
milk.
and shrimp.
Me to milk.
And her to milk. She can't drink milk anymore.
Cow's
So,
milk. Do almond milk or oat milk?
oh my God, Mike. Yep. I had a friend who could only get aroused if he dressed as
Jimmy
a
Rick. I don't like clams.
Jimmy Rick. Yeah, I don't eat anything raw.
Yes, you do.
Well,
Sushi.
I'm sorry. So I eat a little sushi, but I don't eat a lot of sushi as far as the fish, because I found that if it has more than just a little bit of fish, it's like I'm eating a big piece of raw fish. In my mind, I think I'm taking a fish and I'm just taking a hunk out of it like a bear, and I'm eating it with the scales and everything.
Oh, stop.
That's what it was like when was
Hey
in.
guys, hit that like button. We have 91 people in the room, 80 likes.
We were down in Florida, and we were at the sushi place, and the sushi is great. And then
Oh, it's
I was
really
going to
good.
get one more roll. I didn't know what to get. And this guy described something to me, and I didn't know it was going to be nothing but 100% fish
3 different types.
and salmon, tuna, and yellowtail. They called it Big Mama. So the rolls, no lie, they're like that in diameter.
It was really big.
So they're really big, and they're cut like this thick. And they gave me like 8 instead of 6 slices. So nice of them. So here I am trying to eat it.
Yeah, I always get an avocado
Sort of like
roll.
that.
I asked him to add cucumber to it.
So I took it home as a leftover, as a way to.
And it went in the trash.
No, it didn't go in the trash.
It went into the fish pond.
The spillway that was in my Earth Day video. Yeah, that same
I like
spillway.
it with the soy paper. Yes, I like that better than the seaweed.
I threw the fish onto the spillway
There goes the landline.
where the ducks go.
Who is it?
It's Bank of America, it says.
Oh, I got it.
So my mother got it. Now, Philly roll, right? I love those too. They're all, yep, love them.
Nope, I don't.
Cream cheese, smoked salmon, very good.
Well, what's that one we get that I like? It
The Pearl River,
Pearl River roll. It
which is white.
It's shrimp tempura,
Yeah,
cream cheese, fake crab, which I'm not crazy about.
Yeah.
And it's wrapped in, they call it white seaweed, but I actually think it's soy paper.
Okay.
And I like that, and I like the veggie rolls.
Yeah, smoked salmon.
No, it was not Dan.
It's smoked. It's cool. But I do like a little some tuna, yellowtail. I don't go for whitefish and some of this other stuff that they
Pearl River,
roll out.
not necklace. Pearl River roll.
But I do love sushi. I would have it every Friday night, and I would mukbang for you all every cocktail hour with Rick session.
Well, we probably will have it Friday.
But I also mukbang. Luckily, somebody, I think JT actually, sent me some links to see some examples of mukbang. A Korean, South Korean lady mukbang, and a Chinese lady doing a mukbang. And the Korean lady, her whole presentation, it was a lot more soft, a lot more sensuous. The Chinese presenter, it was like, how much can she munch quickly? It is unbelievable. I've seen a couple others, and they just, it's sick, it's gross, and they make these noises, and it's like they are trying to be sloppy as much as possible. Apparently, people love that. That's entertainment for
I
them.
like vegan food, AJ Vintage. I have to
So,
force Rick to eat it, and Mom too.
I do a little mukbang. You can tell your friends if you're a mukbang lover. But I can't keep up with the top mukbangers. They muck much more muck than I would ever muck. Nasty slurping. Yes, Raven, it is. I mean, you know, they got the pad thai noodles, and they're sucking them up off of a bowl from the floor, and you know, they're leaving their mouth half open. Oh my God! Everything I was taught as a child that I should not do at the table, that it wasn't polite. Get your elbows off the table. Quit hanging over. Stand up. Sit up straight. Keep your head up. Oh my God. This is all too much. Don't slouch. Get your feet up. Ugh. Off the bottom of the chair. I would do that a lot. Across the bottom little rung here. It's like a dowel. Holds the two legs together. And they usually go around. I guess I must have damaged some chairs probably too. That's not unusual. So everything you're told to do as a week one is done these days. Okay, I didn't know what that comment was. I just gave it a shot. Grilled chicken or beef is the perfect food for a man or a woman. Okay, that's a good one. I like my fish sticks hard and well done.
Yep, crispy.
Almost black. As long as you don't do mukbang like that Nick Dove avocado guy.
No, JT, sticks.
Nicodoa avocado. Okay,
That's
so
right, Mike.
I have to look this up. NICADOAVOCADO. Okay. Thank you, Soul Cecita, for the tip. I'll have to watch that one. Oh, Shiley is, I hope I'm saying it right, Cowan. I hate mukbang. Can't stand open mouth eaters. I get stabby. Stabby? That's, I guess, a kind of a phrase. I'm not sure. Is Shally from the UK as well? What does stabby mean?
Shaylee.
Yes. Shaylee. I think it's Shaylee. Shaylee. I'm sorry, it is Shaylee. Okay.
I just told you.
I'm sorry. Australia. I knew you had some of the kingdom in you there. The royal kingdom. The Australians. Lovely people. I'd love to visit your
Brown
continent
Swagger,
nation
Littleworth, same
one
thing.
day. Really would. And New Zealand. Definitely want to get there
Good
too.
night, Stephen. Glad you joined us. Get some sleep.
Steve,
See
you know,
you
it's
Friday.
always a late night on a Tuesday to stay with this show. They're 5 hours ahead of us, folks, so it's 5 hours later to them over in London. Thank you, Stephen. Take care, man. Oh, is that what it means? You want to stab him with a fork. Stabby. Okay, that's cool. I can dig. I can dig it. Stabbing. and you grind your teeth together. Ooh. Megadeth. Gigantor, how are you?
Yes, Bourbon Cat.
Jonathan Olney, hi. Jennifer Powers.
There's no
Hope
difference.
everything's okay. Things are getting better over your home. God bless you and your husband. Hi, Kimbra Angel. Just making sure I've said hello to my many lovely fans. And K1ish, I haven't said your name. Or Third Martian. AJ Vintage.
Did you get Mike Clemens?
I think I have said, but Mike Clemens. Gmail Honda's Paul. When I say Paul, that's who I'm talking about.
I'm glad to hear that, J-Tay. J-Tay Cat.
Cat Ollie loves watching this show. Oh, very intelligent creature, isn't it?
Depends on what you're stabbing yourself with, Jimmy Rick.
I don't stab myself, but I might stab into things like a potato before you put it in the microwave oven to cook it. You might stab with your fork.
Knife. A fork ain't gonna make it.
Really, you stab it with a knife?
Yeah, a fork. I have to do one stab with something sharp instead of 4 stabs with something dull.
Oh, okay. So does that really get opening so you can get the heat
I
in there?
stab it several times.
Okay. Time zones are weird. Yeah, well, it's because the planet is spinning. And you have days and nights because we are spinning, and one side of our planet faces the sun and the other side does not. So when it is facing your side, it's day. When it is not, it's night. And on top of that, the Earth orbits around the sun in a pretty elliptical kind of a thing called an orbit. And, well, it's really cool to see me do that. I like how that looks when I play it back. So you understand that that's normal, day and night. So, and no one ever explained that to you. I'm so sorry. If I'm the
Sweet potato
first
fries,
person,
yum.
I got mind blown comment. I saw that. The Earth is flat, Jimmy Rick thought. No. What does it do this? So the Earth is basically like
Thanks, Bunny.
your phone
I'm glad you're
on
here.
a tripod, and my head is the sun, and we do like a spinning domino. It's not exactly perfectly round, no. But neither is your head or mine. It's roundish. We know what a circle is, right? It's pi r squared.
Oh, get off
Right?
of it.
Pi r squared. That's area of a circle. That's how we get it.
Is this closed? I hope.
Yeah. Oh, why are you throwing my envelope of
Because I
herb at
want you
me?
to change the subject. I don't like pi r squared.
Okay. And pi r squared, h for a tank. H being the height of the tank. All right, I'll stop.
They didn't. She did it herself. Gmail.
Really? What were we talking about?
Don't worry about it.
Yeah, she does self-deleting. Paul.
Different people do.
She's very good.
If it says retracted, they did it themselves.
They do it themselves. They decide to, maybe it was a typo. They retracted because of an innocent reason.
Cake
It's
is
on-
round. That's right, Joe.
It's on top of a giant space turtle. Well, that explains half of the curve, yes. But you didn't
2
realize
plus 2 is 4 minus 1.
there's
That's
another
3.
turtle under this turtle. So it's turtle toe-to-toe with turtle, and the tops of their shells
I agree, Jimmy Rick.
make our planet, and inside it's hollow. It's the hollow turtle conspiracy. You heard it first here on Cocktail Hour with Rick.
No, you didn't.
It's the next conspiracy. It's going to come out, and you'll find that this blows away all the other conspiracies. It is a super conspiracy. I'm sorry to have to drop this heavy load on you all as we are getting close to the end of the show, but I hope that you can handle it, and especially you,
I agree,
Normal.
Mike. A hot dog is a taco, sort of. It's not in a taco shell. It's in a hot dog roll.
It's the
but
shape
it's in
of.
it, yeah.
It's the shape of, I guess. I like this now. The Earth is a pear shape. It's
a gringo taco.
I think it's
That's what a hot
more
dog
of
is.
a eggplant than a pear, myself. And I like eggplants because they're purple, and I like that.
And I think I'm going to fix some eggplant parmesan next week.
So I'll make a model with a frickin' eggplant, and then we'll eat it. Okay? I'll put up a whole video with diagrams, and I'll help you understand.
Is that regular rum or is that Captain?
Captain
And Coke.
and Coke. How is Urethra Franklin doing? Didn't she?
We'll
Did
see
she-
you Friday, Swanson, Bronson,
Did she-
Johnson.
Did she pass?
Who?
Urethra? Or,
Hun, they're not. They're talking about urethra,
I know.
not Aretha.
I was just playing dumb with it. The Earth is a pear-shaped, Jonathan Olney says. So it's cat-shaped, says J-Tay. The two people that dislike this dream are flat earthers. 2 people have already thumbs down my
Yes.
broadcast?
Oh, I'm sorry, it's raining in Biloxi.
Bounce off. Listen to Dr. Normal. And I do mean doctor. And I guess we're talking about possibly endocrinology.
And she has
Ooh.
a job interview soon, too.
A big word. What does it stand for? Someone who studies our hormones. No, not those people you kick. I'm talking about those chemicals in your body that
That's a little
are
personal,
responsible
Sean
for
Wood.
different things. They regulate different things, such as insulin and
Good luck on the interview, Namal.
thyroid. Let's think of some other oids that they regulate. They regulate them. Mason. What did I say about a Mason? I'm not a Mason, but hormones make people crazy. Well, they can be good too. Good and bad. Everyone would-
Oh, Jimmy Rick. No
What is
repeat
that?
buttons.
I would love to have Lady Gaga's meat outfit to use as curtains. That would be cool. Would probably be enough to do a valance over 2 windows on our camper. What do you think?
That's something we have to do in the next couple days, too.
We got to check out that thing.
Make sure everything's okay so I can return it if it's not.
We bought a curtain for our little camper in case we have a guest so that we can have privacy. So it would go across from side to side and just would be at just a little past the end of our bed. So it would be good for both the guest and us. We wouldn't have to look at each other. You'd still hear all the noises and snores and all, but
I always make you move when you make too much noise. I tried to do that this morning, but it was no good. I had to get up.
did you have to get up and
Did
move
you
me?
feel your arm was? You
No.
kept, yeah, you had air escaping.
Air escaping. Well, the mask does this.
I know.
In the night when I'm sleeping, the mouth or the nose piece, it slides over a little bit. Is coming out. Jennifer, I used to watch that. My daughter loves that series.
I don't know if she still watches it though.
I think that is the new series now out, or are you talking about past series that you're streaming? Seasons, I mean.
We watched it one season, I think. We're not good at getting on stuff that's not on the regular.
Reggie
TV.
says his
Oh yes,
CPAP
Danielle.
will leak and make fart noises.
Yeah. He has sleep apnea.
Yeah, well, I don't snore now.
No, you don't snore now.
I just have air leak. Now, you want to know of a first-class snorer who will drive you downstairs if you were in the next bedroom.
That would have been you.
No, well, I'm handled now, right?
Okay, yes.
Dan Bell. Oh, my God. Dan is so loud. He gets quiet once in a while.
Oh, I have that too, Sean.
But then he comes back with a roaring. You know how that goes? Just as you're, I told him, he said he's been tested and he doesn't have sleep apnea. I cannot believe it.
He didn't get tested.
He was tested by a drunk, some bum on the street.
Oh, sorry, Romeo's lover.
What?
She doesn't like eggplant. Reminds her of okra. She doesn't like the texture.
Oh. Well, see, I ate them and I thought of them as fake
Yeah, me
veal.
too, Mike. I'm the same way.
Instead of veal parmesan, I had eggplant parmesan. And if it's cooked right, you can almost imagine it's the texture of veal. It doesn't taste like veal, but the texture of veal. It has to be basically, you have to kind of fry it first to give it some crunchiness. If you just cook it in layers with sauce all over it, it never will be crispy. It'll just be mush. So, I'm not sure if Darlene's thinking of the crispy version or the mush version.
Don't worry about it.
So it's really just called eggplant with pasta sauce, then eggplant, whatever she was going to say. There'll be cheese in there, but I'm going to turn the camera at you. It's not the camera.
I know that. I realized that as soon as you
I
did
was
it.
just messing with you, poor little thing.
Good idea, Stephanie. Thank you.
Grill with olive oil. Yes, we like olive oil. I have some in the bedroom as well.
Oh,
It has what's it have in it? A little bit of seasoning. Some I think it's some sweet basil and some oregano. Damn, that hurt.
it did not.
She hit me with walnuts in my ear.
Good night, Jimmy Rick.
Jimmy Rick, I'm going to crush your nuts. Bye. Oh, I almost pissed myself when I saw the nuts? I got a bag of nuts thrown at me
She hit you in the ear.
with her nut sack.
Yeah.
Yes, she did. Reggie, that's very good. Reggie, I'd say that is the best response for the night so far. You're holding the top now. Good for you. See if anybody will top this before the end of the show. It's going to be close.
Thanks, Stephanie. He did deserve it.
Sacks of gold. She nutted in your ear. Sean Wood. Show me your wood. I wish I had a capability. And I would let you show yourself to everybody. The Golden Nutsack. Yeah, it sounds like a little story. You know, the Golden Book series. They were so cute. Used to read them to my children. For you on top, you probably will, Rick, but I don't mind. Okay, good. Jimmy Rick stayed in just long enough to reply. Good for you, buddy.
Somebody wants to see your shirt and know what it is.
It's kind of an Orioles.
Well,
shirt.
it's Bo. Yeah. But I got it because it said Bo.
I know.
And that's a baseball. But the little black things you probably can't make out are mustaches.
That's a little mustache.
But I got it because of our dog is spelled B-O-H because we named him after the Bohemian National Beer.
And he spelled his name the same way, but Bo is usually B-E-A-U, I know, but that's not how, we chose to go. It was different. So what are we going to do Friday? Supposed to be nicer, I hope, right?
Hopefully we can be outside.
Yes. So, a couple of people have asked, so I think I'm going to do another session of cleansing. I think it's time that you need another opportunity. So, as we have before, there'll be a segment for you to be blessed by the, I call it holy in the general sense, the holy...
With a W.
Yeah. The holy cleanse of the colon.
But remember the last time
What happened?
you got your phone wet?
Right.
We had to go out and come back in.
So we will not intentionally spray water at the phone when I'm doing this. It'll be away from the phone. The holy colon cleanse. And if you've never heard this, because you just have missed those few episodes where I did this. I did actually a promo the first time, and the whole idea is that I can use my powers to spiritually cleanse your colon and revive your spirit as a
Natty Bo
result.
is a beer.
National Bohemian is a
Beer.
lager, Lager beer. It's a lager beer. So I offer this service periodically. All you have to do is say,
I think it is Bourbon Cat.
cleanse me. And as soon as you type that up, what Darlene will do is call out your
That
name.
they do, Gmail.
And then I will do the deal. So this Friday, another session of Holy Colon Cleansing. So stick around. If you need it, we'll take care of you Friday. And we'll get you back on a new regimen, as they would say. Maybe a better fiber-rich diet, full of eating lots of fruits and vegetables and not eating so much fast food. Staying away from the fast food, cooking your own meals, stop using salt. There's already a lot in your food. Watch that as well. Start living healthy younger. So when you're older, you don't have to have your organs replaced. Just a friendly reminder from Rick Serra of YouTube, your boomer on the tube. Do you have anything that you would like to add as we segue out of the episode and to dinner time?
I mean, for me to get back to work?
I don't know about that. I think after you've worked already, you're entitled
No, I'm
to
talking
be
about
off.
fixing dinner is work.
Yeah, you know, we have to open a can. I'll do that.
Oh, you're going to open the
I'll
can?
open the can.
Thank you so much.
It's not one of the easy ones. I'll have to get the can opener out and do it by hand. I do a lot of things by hand. I'm sure a lot of you do as well. A little bit of handwork is good for you. And some people are ambidextrous. That's really handy at times.
We are having grilled cheese and tomato soup.
Grilled cheese and tomatoes.
But listen to this, because
Yes.
I was busy today. I
Listen.
asked Rick to go to the store
to get
because we
some.
had no tomato soup. I said,
Right.
get 2 big cans or 4 small. Well, he goes to the store. He never comes down and sees me while I'm painting. I'm down there. I come up and I look on the counter and
One
guess
big
what there
can.
is?
One big can.
1 big can of tomato soup.
I could have bought 2, but I didn't want to be needlessly buying soup. But then again, I was ready to grab a 4-pack of the small soup, thinking, well, we have 2, and then she'd have 2 left over, and then I would have bumbled into having the right amount. But no, I didn't do that. I picked up 1 big
It's
can.
the first time ever. Rick he thought I wanted a can of soup. It's the first time he had ever gone to the store for me and gotten just what I've asked for.
Oh, I
He
didn't.
Usually,
I
you
got-
didn't get milk. Did you get milk?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
it's in the fridge.
So he got milk and 1 can of soup. He usually comes back with 5 other items.
I come back with things that are on sale, especially sweets, but I didn't do it. I stopped myself.
Oh, I did too. It was in the paper last week.
Almost got
A murder in Lincoln Park.
some ice cream. I was going to get some Turkey Hill vanilla ice cream,
I'm surprised you didn't.
but I didn't.
We have Brazil in here now.
We do?
Yeah. Luiz Diaz.
Louise? All the way from Brazil? Well, I got to stay on a couple more minutes, folks, because we just got Louise here. You can go. I will in a minute after I chat with Louise. Louise, thank you for joining the show. Is this the first time you've ever been on the live show like this, Cocktail Hour with Rick? Have you been to my channel before? How did you find me? Just curious. In fact, yes, this is the first time. So, what we asked to do is, come on, send us a little note. And we want to send you a little gift to say thank you for joining. And if I can finally get the right button to find, there it is. I'm like a doctor typing here. There. So if you'll use that email address, Louise, rick.adr@aol.com, we will send you a gift. Just give us your name and mailing address. I know it's Brazil, so give me the exact mailing address so that I can make sure I get it to you. We will be mailing it airmail.
Not airmail.
Well, whatever.
USPS.
USPS. Oh, you want me to? Oh, look. Now, I never do anything, right? Never do anything. I do stuff around the house. Look at this. Look at this. He knows how to open this can. Yes, he does. And I haven't dropped any yet. Another dirty soup. No, no, no. I forget the company, but this is a great can opener. Not only that, the can has no sharp edge. So it's really hard to show you, but there is the can of soup. Tastes tomatoey. Cheers. So again, Louise, thank you for popping on. I wish you would please take advantage and after the show, look around my channel and come back again. We have the show this time. Your time, I guess it'd be 2 p.m. or 3 p.m. We start on Tuesdays, and then 3 to 5 p.m. It's our 8 p.m. Eastern Time, United States, for Friday night. So Friday, 8 p.m. our time. It's probably 3 or 4 p.m. your time. I don't know the exact. I'm going by California time. AJ Vintage is looking at Uranus right now. How? I don't know. I think maybe a telescope in her study on the second floor. And who knows what she's doing with that. Are you using that telescope again to look into people's windows, you little naughty girl, AJ? Huh? Yeah, Paul, we got these fancy can openers now. Campbell's soup. Heinz is not good, huh? Oh, well. It's got a lot of sodium, 480 milligrams per serving. That's quite a bit of your salt. Let's see what else we got going on here. Electric can openers are the bomb. I used to have one of those. Been a long time, though. And soup and crackers is good. Oh, it's 8 p.m. there now. Okay. Interesting.
What day?
What day is it? Today is the 22nd. Here. Is that 22nd there? I'd hope so. My wife told me to ask that. Yes, 22nd also. Okay. So it's 7:30 p.m. here. 7:38 p.m. And you're saying it's 8 p.m. there. And we started at 6.
It's 7:38 now. So
Yeah.
That doesn't make sense to me.
It doesn't make sense to me. I mean, I have to relook at my geography. I guess that you are much more east than I thought you were, Louise.
You need to eat it.
Let's do the time warp again. Just a little to the left and a little to the right. I don't know all the words to the song, but I did go to see Rocky Horror Picture Show when I was in college. And in fact, it was every Friday night. Brazil is in the same time zone as us.
Wow.
That is crazy. He has got to be in far eastern Is Brazil that far east? I guess it's Argentina and Chile. That's right. So Brazil is on the east side of the continent. I forget my geography. I am so sorry. Ever go to a late night showing and throw toast? Yes. And throw toast. Yes, I didn't have it, but I experienced people throwing toast at. Well, I didn't know it was not at me, but I figured, why are they throwing toast? There were a couple of things that they threw and things they did at times that people were who were aware, had done it many times, had become accustomed to all the different sections of the movie, and they would.
One or two sandwiches.
Oh, two.
Okay. Because you gotta get a table.
All right, I'll get it up. So, folks, the wife is a cooking. Ever had VD? Sean, I did, and it hurt when I pee. But that was a long time ago, and I took penicillin, and I got better. Yes, I had non-gonococcal urethritis. It was some other bacteria, but that's how I got it. Was a dirty girl. Luckily, I lived. Luis, thank you. Love meeting you too. I'm serious. We're in the same time zone, so 6 o'clock Tuesday, 8 o'clock on Friday. Every week. Sometimes we adjust the schedule, but we post it. Subscribe to my channel. We'll keep you informed. You'll see in the notifications. And glad to make your acquaintance as well. This is really great because although it's not large numbers, we are connecting with people all over the world. It's a thrill for me. Just a regular old guy from Baltimore. Nobody special really, but somehow I've got you all conned. No, I've always loved being center of attention. You love to look at somebody. We're a match made in heaven. Ever since I was a little boy, I played with silver balls. From Soho to Brighton, I used to lick them all. I didn't have any fun in any amusement halls because of myself not playing any pinball. Hoo hoo hoo! You all have a great week. Stay safe. Love other people. And be nice to the strangers. And I will look forward to seeing you on Friday. Thank you all to everybody who liked me. And thank you for also those super chatters. Thank you for your generosity. You have a great rest of the week. Yes, Tommy. God bless and peace. See you Friday.